Okay, I've been singing the praises of Bangkok since I moved here. Actually, since I've been visiting here for the last 3.5 years. I've been living here for almost a year now. And, I've been singing the praises of, great infrastructure, easy transportation options, great places to live, great food, beautiful women. Everything about Bangkok is amazing. But maybe there's one thing that stands out above everything else, or at least ranks right up there with everything else. We're going to talk about that next. You ready? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's up? It's JJ, the Lonely Bull in Asia here in Bangkok, and I'm actually having breakfast at a place called Smooth Healthy Cafe. And right now I've got a hot latte, but they also brought me out some cold water, so it's fantastic. I ordered a toasted ham and cheese sandwich. So this is the first time I've been here, but a friend of mine suggested coming out here. But today I want to talk about what's so great about Bangkok, and I always talk about how the infrastructure is so much better than a lot of other places in Southeast Asia. Getting around in Bangkok, as big a city as it is relatively easy with all the options you have, Grab, Bolt, taxis, tuk-tuks. You also have the trains, the BTS SkyRail and the MRT subways. So it's just really easy to get around. Beautiful women, fantastic food of all kinds, not just Thai food, but everything else. But of course, Thai food is just the best. But there's maybe one thing that stands above all that, or at least as equal as all that. And for a big city, it's the green spaces. There's so many different parks and green spaces here in Bangkok that are amazing, of all sizes. So, I've showed you, and I'll show you in this video, Bangkok Park, Bangkok Park, Lumphini Park. Those are 3 major parks in the Bangkok area, the central area. But there's so much more than that. I'm actually in a place right now called Nina's Pocket Park, and it's basically right across the street from Bangkok Park. So if you get off the Asok line, walk about 8-9 minutes, and you're right here. They open up at 10 in the morning, and I've got my breakfast coming in right now, so I'll show you what I got. But I'll show you around. I'll give you a little tour of everything here. And I'll show you what a neat little park this is. So here's my dinner, or here's my breakfast. So you got this toasted ham and cheese. You got a little salad here, plus my latte. But I want to talk about some of the great areas. Now, Lumphini Park is a huge, huge park. Other green spaces. I showed a video a little bit ago, and you can check that out in this video up here, but it's at the end. But it's a green space in the new mall, which is the Central Park Mall. If you go out up to the 6th floor, take the elevator to the 6th floor, you walk out, and there's this beautiful green spaces, outside green space, and it's got some fantastic views of the skyline of Bangkok and Lumphini Park. In the foreground there, just fantastic. But you can walk up and down, and it'll take you a good 30 to 45 minutes just to walk up and down this whole outdoor green space in Central Park Mall. It's fantastic. They've got little fountains and waterfalls and a lot of green space. But that's just it's like one of the larger green spaces, outdoor / green spaces in Bangkok. But of course, Lumphini Park, fantastic park. That's where you have all the monitor lizards. You've got Bangkok Park that has the green walkway that you can go from Bangkok Park to Lumphini Park. But if you just want to walk around the man-made lake there, that's a fantastic place to go and get your steps in and see a lot of people there. Benjikiri Park is the small park right at Prompong, which is a beautiful area too. It's smaller, but it's still a neat place to walk around, and it's very shaded. And then this place here I just found out about from a friend, and I'm going to give you a tour at the end to let you see exactly what it's all about. But man, I tell you what, for being such a big city, Bangkok, it's like 12 million total people in the metro area. They sure have a lot of neat parks and green spaces. And I haven't even hit I've just scraped the surface of what there is out there. I mean, I've been here about a year now, been visiting for about 3.5 years, but most of the time I've spent has been within this Sukhumvit area, up and down the Sukhumvit area, which, is fantastic. It's got everything I need. But I want to expand my horizons a little bit and check out other places in Bangkok. Now, I currently live in Samut Prakan, which is the southern district south of Bangkok, at the southern end of Bangkok. But I will be moving up into the Sukhumvit central area, in the Prompong area, next month. But I tell you what, there's so many neat places around here, and I want to keep exploring, finding new green spaces, finding new parks to visit. And you can comment below if you know of any other places that I should go check out and put in videos. But I will keep expanding my horizons and keep checking out this amazing city called Bangkok in the land of smiles in Thailand. It's just an amazing place. So I'm going to leave you with my tour of this area, Nina Pocket Park. We'll go check it out together and have my breakfast first. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you think. Okay, just finished my breakfast. I had the toasted ham and cheese with a salad and a hot latte, and the total was $145. So that's about $4, a little over $4. So not bad. Smooth Healthy Cafe is the name of this place, and it's right in Nina Pocket Park. So talk about cool little green spaces in Bangkok. Let's go check this out. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And it's nice and shaded. It's a beautiful morning today. But they've got looks like I saw a guy watering plants. So they're constantly, like you can see there, growing new things. Could be for their, they have a little garden, so it could be for their food. Their salads and things like that. The latte was really, really good. So, but this is a neat area. If you want to get away from the city, and they've got residential upstairs, so they've got apartments upstairs. I think you can rent. So this is right off of Sukhumvit 16. So if you get on the Asok BTS, get off there, and you walk about like you're walking toward Benjikiri Park. Right before you get to Benjikiri Park, you'll take a left on the Soi 16 or Sukhumvit 16, and it's right down the street. And there's some really cool restaurants and cafes all along 16 too. So if you live in this area, I'm sure you can relate to all the neat places along 16. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll just kind of walk through here, show you around a little bit. Kind of a neat little park. It's small, but if you want to come out here for a morning coffee, it's nice and cool, very shaded. They've got good, healthy food here, and prices are good. There's your apartments upstairs here. So that's cool too. But there's plenty of places to sit down. You can eat inside too, so they've got indoor seating. But you must take your shoes off. You can see sit up here if you want. It says, please take off your shoes. So, but very friendly people. This is where I sat this morning, and she asked if I wanted the fan on, and I said no, because it's really actually pretty nice out. So I didn't need the fan, but there's a guy out here earlier. He's watered in these baskets here. They had plants growing, so they watered them all this morning and covered them. So it's the garden shop, they call it. So, but yeah, it's pretty neat little area. I mean, obviously it's very small. It's a pocket park, just like the name says. But it's just one of the neat little things you find here in Bangkok that you probably weren't aware of. I definitely wasn't aware of this until a friend of mine mentioned it. But I mean, look at that. You can come out here and sit, enjoy the shade. That's an interesting sculpture. But yeah, Nina's Pocket Park. It kind of reminds me of, living out in the country back in the Midwest, where you've got these areas, like if you lived on a farm, you've got these shaded areas that you can go out to and just enjoy peace and quiet. There you go. Oop. I didn't do that. All right. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've been here, if you live along Sukhumvit 16, let me know what else is around here that I might be missing out on. Let's step out here, and I'll just walk back toward Lumphini Park, and I'll show you some of the places along here that you can check out too. So hang on just a second. Let's walk back this way. A lot of neat little street vendors along here too, so if you want to get some street food, you can. There's a coffee shop over here that's pretty inexpensive. And then you run into street vendors along here. Sawasdee krab. Sawasdee krab. Bananas, fried bananas. This is a busy street as far as a lot of walking traffic. So I was having coffee earlier because the Nina Pocket Park doesn't open until 10 a.m. But I was walking a lot. I was looking outside, having coffee across the street, and a lot of people walking around, heading to work and that sort of thing, probably. But yeah, you've got kind of a neat little neighborhood. Lady selling flowers. Another coffee shop here. That looks neat. Let's see what the prices are like. Not sure what the prices are like, but looks kind of like a cool shop, cool coffee shop. Definitely a place to hang out, watch the traffic go by, the pedestrian traffic, the parade, as I say. fam time. Homemade steak, fresh pasta. Pizza looks really good. I wonder what the prices are here. Oh wow, tiramisu, 165 baht. A little over $4. Kind of pricey. I'm not a big dessert guy, but here, look at this. Appetizers, their pastas. I wonder what their pastas are. Cream sauce, $2.35, $7. So a bit on the higher end, but still cheaper than in the West, obviously. These look really good. Their pizzas aren't bad price. Under $9 or around $9 on average for a pizza. So, yeah, this will be close to my neighborhood. So I'll definitely, this is Turkish and Lebanese. So if you like Middle Eastern food, this would be probably a good place to go. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any other ideas on other places to check out, whether it's green space or neighborhoods I haven't looked at yet, put that in the comments below too. As always, live life, my friend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.